Hello, dear ones. I welcome you all for this reading. And today we will be tuning in to Divine Feminine's energy here. And that would be for the month of February 2020. So let's see. I've already shuffled the cards and I've already kind of have a set pattern which I will be doing. I meditated already and kind of tuned in and structured things. But things may not go as we plan. If there are any changes my guides are asking me to make, we shall go ahead and do that. So first, to start with, this will be for the month of February, and I will bring, let's see, what are the overall energies for the month for Divine Feminine. Let's see that. What are the overall energies for Divine Feminine for the month of February? Okay, so we've got the, all right, so we've got the card which is Star, and that's beautiful energy because, let me just kind of zoom in. We have got the first card as Star, which is a beautiful energy, as I was saying that, because this is the, a wish fulfillment card for things. So there are a lot of things which we will be, for Divine Feminine, which will be coming into manifestation, or at least from the divine side, things are lining up. So Star is the best card in the entire deck, in my opinion. Or there's a Sun and the other prominent positive cards, but Stars is definitely one of them, and it marks a point where fortune smiles upon us, and it's lighting up the dreams, hopes, and wishes with the promise of fulfillment. It's not just they're just gleaming lights and without anything. So it's a promise of fulfillment, it's a promise of manifestation. And there are definitely cards which are positive like Sun, and we'll see how things are. But when it comes to Star, when it appears, it is actually nothing less than a beacon of hope and inspiration. So this is really, really beautiful, because this is what the overall energy for Divine Feminine for the month of February. It's really, really wonderful. So that's awesome. And let's see, because considering this is the deck of the which has the only the major arcanas, I will try and get the other overall energies for feminine for, okay, I've got one. Beautiful. The another card which popped out is also major arcana. So what do we say? Let me just kind of zoom out a little. Now here we've got the another card which is the Wheel, and that is the Archangel Michael. So a positive change, it says that, and I'm just reading what it says. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. So feminine, this is beautiful energy. And I just don't want to hide you, cutie. So that's a beautiful energy. And I'll get one more card. Or let me just get some few more energies. So that's beautiful. They're feminine. So that's the overall energy. We have the Star and we have the Wheel. Very, very promising, very, very prominent. And as we said that, you can see that gleaming light behind that Tara, and which is also enlightened one in Buddhism, in one of the disciples of Gautam Buddha, if I'm not wrong. So this is a beautiful card, and let's get few more energies, some more energies for the month of, that's the overall energy for the February. And now let's get some of the current energies for Divine Feminine. Let's get some more cards for Divine Feminine. What are the current energies for Divine Feminine? 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 We've got the Queen of Wands. Current energies for Divine Feminine. I've got 2, 3, 4. I'll take those 5 cards. I will take all of them. So these are the current energies for Divine Feminine. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got 6 of Pentacles. That's balance. So we've got the first card as Queen of Wands. Let's see. Second, wow, guys, this is amazing. Second card as the Empress. We've got the Nine of, and see, I was talking about it. I don't know why I was tuning into this energy of Sun. I was again and again saying that yes, Sun is also positive. And here we have Sun and Queen of Cups. This is, you are so beautifully aligned. The current energies of February are promising, are very, very magnificent. With the Queen of Wands here, feminine, you can see that the energies are very taking you to the next level, bringing you into that drive, and nothing really wherein I'm sensing that feminine, you are not in the state of alignment. I'm sensing you are absolutely in alignment. Yes, we have this Nine of Wands there, and you're questioning why that's there with all the positive cards, but trust me, even that's positive. The energies which I'm getting out of that card is positive. We'll tune into that as well. So here we have the Queen of Wands, very promising, very confident, taking the charge, taking control of the lives of people involved and themselves. So feminine, you are taking absolute in charge of yourself. And with the Empress energy, you are so tuned in and turned on with the frequencies which are taking you to the sun. And you are forming, and here I said that, you know, it's a card which is, I'm not seeing that this person is anyway feeling dull or feeling that why am I standing here. This person is very much charged up, still ready to take on. Well, yes, Nine of Wands, but they are not in the mood to give up. They know that they're going to win the battle here, and that's why with that kind of sense of energy, it's coming around. The sun is shining for you. We have the Sun there, and then the Queen of Cups. So with the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups here, and with the Empress and the Sun, can you believe this? I mean, I don't even have to talk here. I think the cards are doing all the talking. So here we with the Queen of Cups, the person is so emotionally balanced and is beautifully aligned with this energy. Let me make some space with Michael, and can you believe that, Archangel Michael, and here we have the Michael's energy there as well. So that's so beautiful. Thank you. So we have this beautiful energy lining up here, as I already talked about. So the current energies, and with the Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, that's like kind of more confirming that things are balancing out for you, feminines out there. Things are looking brilliantly positive in the month of February. I'm sensing that 24th, this Saturn turn, getting home, getting into Capricorn is bringing forth a lot of positive movements for you here, feminines, and you are in the Empress energy, all in that you are getting so much of abundance lining up in all the realms, and you are feeling absolutely in control of your life. All right, so that's beautiful. That's beautiful with the overall energies, which Star and the Wheel, and with this current energies, I think that's a beautiful beginning. Now let's see what is coming around ahead for you, feminine. Now let's see what are the current feelings of divine feminine for divine masculine. So what are the current energies? And that would be all lining up for the month of Feb. And yeah, if you're watching it towards the end, it may apply then as well. Take it as it resonates, because not really the time things really work as, you know, the time, the way we define it, right? So how divine feminine is feeling towards divine masculine. Okay, let me just, okay, we've got the first card as, all right, so that's 10 of Wands, divine feminine feeling towards divine masculine. I've got two cards here. Okay, Four of, well, they're very much aligned in their lives, but when it comes to the counterpart, there is some indecisiveness. We'll tune in and see what are the messages. To balance, I'll get two more there. Knight of Cups under the Sun, I've got one more, Ace of Wands. That's wonderful. And we've got the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. That's nice. So, if you really see there, we have 10 of Wands. They feel that they've been carrying the burden a lot, and they don't want to keep doing that throughout, is what I'm sensing. So now they will be parking it, because 10 is like almost the completion, and they've been holding on to this stuff, and 9 of Wands, we see that. But now that I'm sensing is their overall life and other aspects. But when it specifically comes to the masculine, how they're feeling towards masculine, they're feeling that the masculine, so the two things, the masculine is still stuck managing a lot of stuff, they're feeling, or they're picking onto that energy, and they're feeling that masculine is still stuck in managing their own chores, managing their own responsibilities, and they don't even have time to look at the Queen there, and they're so covered with that, with their own responsibilities, which is not allowing them to even look at the Queen or the Sun or the brighter side of the feminine. And feminine are picking up on that energy, and they're also picking up that and they're kind of saying that, all right, if you are managing your stuff, and if this is how you want to be dealing with it, and not with the malefic energy, they're saying, all right, and some of them I'm sensing is also dealing with it's the close heart, and they're saying, all right, I'm doing my own stuff, and if this is what it is, then this is what it is for me. And they're sensing this indecisiveness around. It could be that their masculine has not been able to take that decision yet. They're sensing that masculine is still dealing with the crossroads, and they've not chosen the path which walks towards them yet. And they're feeling that masculine is still blindfolded, and there are two kind of signs which is coming around with the blindfolded there and blind. I mean, it's not blindfolded, but they can't really see. And here also it's blindfolded, and also they're sensing the masculine needs to still open up, and that's what they're picking up for masculine. And they probably, what I'm sensing is still not too hassled about it, but this is what I'm sensing they're picking up about masculine. And however, they have that immense love and passion, which feels that makes them ready for this new beginning, and they feel ready for this new beginning. Many of them do. And they also feel they feel a lot of love, and very, very it's directly under the sun, this card, so they feel absolutely a lot of love for their counterparts. So that's really wonderful. And this has come under 9 of Wands, and with the Queen of Cups. So with all the love, they have this passion, and we have got this sun there. And feminine, you're also in pretty much your masculine, and the feminine is kind of coming into the balance with this sun shining there, and with the star with the overall energy, and with this wheel there. And this is the Knight of Cups coming around under the sun, which means that yes, you feel this pure, clear love, and you don't have any doubt about the love which you carry for masculine, no doubt at all. And you feel that you are emotionally balanced for this new beginning. If this opens up, if the doors are opening, you're ready to open it. I mean, if doors are being knocked at, you are ready to open the doors. You know what I mean. And now let's see. So that's what the feeling is. Now let's see what feminine are wishing and hoping. Wishing and hoping. Wishing and hoping. As far as this connection is concerned, what is feminine wishing and hoping as far as this connection is concerned? Wishing and hoping. Wishing and hoping. Oh, they're wishing and hoping 4 of Wands. Don't need to say more. They're wishing and hoping Ace of Cups. Wishing and hoping. Wishing and hoping. Okay. Wishing and hoping, 7 of Swords and Page of Swords. And 7 of Pentacles. Okay. So I'm sensing that they're saying that yes, we have waited enough and more. Many of them have. And with that wait, they're wishing and hoping that things too look up, and the stable energy of this 4 of Wands is what they are wishing and hoping for. And I'm just sensing here, I'm just kind of just give me one moment here, because just give me 1 second here, guys. Okay, sorry for that. Okay, so I was saying that I'm just tuning into this as far as the wishing and hoping is concerned. See, Femina, firstly, I'm just kind of were drawn to too many of these swords, and I was just kind of wondering that what would that be, and I was just trying to get some messages, and I was just drawn to this moon in the center, and moon is what we have got here as the card at the bottom of the deck as well. And now this one sword is cutting this moon in the center, and I'm sensing, and this card has come in the center of the deck as well, and I was like more drawn to this card here. And here, when you actually see that when the sword is coming up and cutting between creating 2 halves of the moon here, and here I'm sensing that there is some truth which will be, or some clarity which will get revealed as the moon cycle, or when the moon is half or mid of the cycle of the moon, and how it resonates and how this can be picked is something which can be can be very different from different people. And I'm not getting that the regular message for this card, and I'm getting that a lot of truth is what, a lot of clarity is what feminine is seeking at this point in time, and they are hoping and wishing for a message. And I'm sensing that many of you I'm tuning in might not be in contact with the masculine, and there might not be any contact, and they're wishing and hoping at least one opening and one contact which can and they've been waiting for this with the 7 of Pentacles. They've been very patient around this. They're wishing and hoping for that Ace of Cups, that offer of love with that commitment which can take that with the 4 of Wands, and then that's a twin flame card as well, that 1/1. So that's what they're wishing and hoping a lot of clarity, wishing and hoping for that message, wishing and hoping for this wait to end. They're not waiting anymore is what I'm sensing, but then yes, they're holding this space, and wishing and hoping for this new beginning in love, taking it to the commitment. So, and they're wanting this with this underline or this energy at the bottom of the deck as the moon. They're wishing and hoping for that unclarity to end now, because they're cutting through the moon here, and the illusions to end and the clarity to surface is what they're wishing and hoping around things. Now let's see what their fears or blocks or fears are. What are their fears or blocks for feminine? Fears or blocks for, as far as this connection is concerned, what are the fears? Alright, so they're fearing that, because you've got the Hierophant there, so they're fearing that it may not ever reach the commitment. or their masculine will never be able to drop those burdens up and come up to this commitment so that it can materialize in the way you're looking for things to unfold. Let me get a few more cards. They're fearing and hoping. I'm getting a 3 here. And they fear that many of you might be in a third party. And that's what is, they're fearing heartbreak. We've got another 3 of Swords. And Chariot. And this is an after tarot which I'm using. And I'm picking on messages there already. But I'll just kind of get one more there. One more. Okay, we've got the World. The World, 2 major arcanas here, and at the bottom of the deck is Ace of Cups. So they're fearing that maybe they're hoping and wishing for that Ace of Cup, but then will it ever come around? Is it really lining up for them? Is what their fears or the blocks are for feminine. And here feminine is, as though they are confident in their own realm, but then they are fearing whether masculine will be able to shed those burdens, commit to the relationship and take it to the next level, or will be awakened to the level that they will be able to take this step towards feminine. Will they be able to open the door to offer the love and end that third party, which is also the kind of a contract they are tied in? Many of them are, is what I'm sensing here. And they're saying that this 2 of Swords and this clarity, will it ever lead them to this healing of the heart? They're fearing, they don't want to deal with this. They already healed a lot. Feminines are healed a lot. They've done a lot of work on the healing. They don't want to be bruised again. They're fearing, and that's the kind of a block. So they need to open the hearts as well. The feminine needs to open the heart as well. And they're fearing that this cup which they are ready to offer and ready to receive with this message, will there be any movement at all? Is divine really doing anything on that? Because they're fearing, because there are no leads to it. If you see this Chariot, generally this moving ahead, so there are no leads there, and this Chariot is kind of very calm down and slow. So they're sensing and they're thinking that probably there is no movement at all in this, and they're fearing the movement. Rather, they're fearing no movement in the connection because they can't really see it. And they at times fear that where destiny is leading them, and because this world and the cycles after the cycles are coming to one closure to another. We talk about this solar eclipse, that solar eclipse, this movement, that movement, and now feminine is like, will it ever move? Will it ever come? And that's what the fears and blocks is what I'm sensing as far as this connection is there. But in spite of all that, their feminine is holding this space, and that's the beauty of it. Now let's see what are the messages? What are that divine wants to tell feminine? Okay, I'll just what is that divine wants to tell feminine at this point in time? What divine wants to tell feminine as far as this connection is concerned? What divine wants to tell? What universe wants to convey or tell feminine? What's that? What divine perfect timing? Divine wants to tell you perfect timing. And they're smiling there. Let me get one more. What divine wants to tell? Okay, I've got one more here. Within the next few weeks. Well, that's wonderful. And I'll get one more. February is looking very nice. And we've got in the near future. So we've got 3 cards here. Perfect timing. That's what Divine wants to tell you. Within the next few weeks and in the near future. Now, let's get a couple of more messages around there. What Divine wants to tell the feminine. Okay. What Divine wants to tell feminine. What Divine wants to tell feminine. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities. That's what, it's a perfect timing for your psychic abilities. Divine is telling you. Perfect timing for new beginnings. Many of you might be sensing it, that you are maybe having a new person coming around, or it could be masculine who's probably got some, comes back, because page, it could be an apology, a message with which a masculine comes around and makes that offer. 2 of fire. Within the next few weeks, you've come into your own. New partnerships or contracts. Continue to move forward. All right, so within the next few weeks, continue to move forward, because 2 of fire is there. It's like 2 of wands. And I've got in the near future. Why do I get this card? So in the near future, it's like 5 of fire. But here I'm getting some little more details here. It says competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. I'm sensing that this could also mean that, considering that there are a lot of changes which might be happening, so externally there might be some things, because competition is what I'm sensing here. So there could be 1 or more person, because I sense there is a third party here. It could be either you are involved, or your part, your counterpart is with another person, or both of you are. So considering there are people involved, there is a possibility that there could be a sense of conflict with which may come in the near future, because that's what I'm sensing in here. But then surely perfect timing within the next few, and in the near future we have things are moving, new partnership or contracts. There are things which are moving ahead and moving forward. Now let's see what is the further messages. Okay. Lean on God and angels for support. Too many cards. They're saying take all. Okay. Prayer will help the situation. So pray a lot. Connect with the divine. It has fallen under within the next few weeks, and in the near future, be gentle with yourself, because things are kind of, it's like a mini tower. 5 of fire. That's how I see it. Keep healing. Keep working. Be gentle with yourself, and things are gonna move. I think something is happening now. With that note, let me see what is the outcome, and I'll get further more messages. Now let's see what is the outcome, potential outcome, I should say that. What is the potential outcome? What is the potential outcome? What is the potential outcome for Divine Feminine as far as this connection is concerned? I've got one card which is 8 of Wands. They keep asking me to keep it on the second position. It doesn't matter because I've covered the most of the cards there. Now the first one is Lovers. Oh, awesome. Well, my behavior is definitely becoming erratic with these cards. It's like wonderful. So that's why Divine is saying that something is definitely coming up. It could be a reunion, guys, with these lovers hanging out so passionately out there. Can you believe it? two people coming together, and that has come under Hierophant. That was your fear with this 4 of Wands, the 10 of Wands. So you're confident. So I just won't be able to see the rest, but that's fine. So we've got that 8 of Wands. Let's see what else. Okay, 3 of Wands. Wow, the Empress again, guys. Empress again. Too many cards. I just want one more, please. And Magician. Things are manifesting. This is a fabulous, fabulous month. I am wishing you all a very happy Valentine's. Though I've not wrapped up the reading here. But I'm sensing that things are turning around to be very, very beautiful for you guys here. The outcome as the Lovers, 8 of Wands. What I'm sensing is that there is definitely something. Okay, they're asking me to look at the bottom of the deck. Why? At the underlining, there is 5 of Coins, right? So understand, guys, that there is something going on in the background with the people involved, and as we spoke about. But then as far as this connection is concerned, there is this Lovers here. That means there is a reunion which is lining up. I'm not confirming it. The cards are telling me. Don't shoot me down for that. I'm just a reader. I'm just a messenger. So, and then we have the 8 of Wands, meaning the movement, meaning there are messages which you might be receiving, and maybe first you will receive the messages and the ships will arrive, and person might travel themselves if there is a travel involved. And then there is an Empress, a 3 nurturing energy, and things are manifesting with this Magician card. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that wonderful, guys? So that's like kind of outcome which is coming around there. Let me just get some potential outcomes. So now let me check. And we've got the Empress twice. Remember that. And we've got the Sun in this reading, right, Feminine? Let's get one message from this heart. Okay. Manifesting miracles. That's what we are saying. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow your guidance. So that's the message which has come from Divine as a guidance as well. So you're manifesting miracles in the month of February, or that's when it will begin. It'll begin. I'm just going to get one more guidance for the month of February for whosoever is watching this reading, and in all likelihood it's Divine Feminine, it's you. If there's any Divine Masculine watching, then this message is for you as well. One guidance for the month of February for whosoever is watching this reading. Okay, this wants to come out. Vulnerability. Awesome. So this is a message for you. Vulnerability. Only the brave and open-hearted dare to allow themselves to be vulnerable. For it requires courage to take down all walls and expose your humanness. And again, while I was reading it, they drew my attention to this card. 5 of Coins, which is the coming at the, and I'm sensing there is a possibility that when the Divine Masculine comes around, if as the cards are suggesting here, with this and if the communication happens, they will be expressing their vulnerability with this as well, that how they felt and how they were really. Okay, for it requires courage to take down all walls and expose your humanness. Your angel guidance is to become aware of your defense mechanism, which keeps you separate from others in the divine. Ask your angels to help you dissolve your mask and barriers so that your fragile true self can emerge like a butterfly from its cocoon. The reward is freedom, love, and sense of inner safety. So dare to be vulnerable and open. Vulnerability is my strength. So that's a message for you, dear ones. And I really thank you for tuning in. Thanks a lot for liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing. And if you want a private reading, you can write to rapower1111@gmail.com. That's been mentioned at the description box below. I'm doing personal readings right now. So thank you so much. And if you want the readings for your respective sun signs, you can tune into my other sister channel, which is Agnya8 at Gmail, or sorry, Agnya8, and that's the email I was talking about. So I will mention that in the description box below as well. So you can tune into that link for. All right. So thank you so much once again, and wish you all a very happy February and a happy Valentine's Day. Enjoy to the fullest. Enjoy to the love of month to the fullest. Take care and be happy. Bye.